Okay, now what were you gonna say, Luke? I swear to God, if you're gonna use that joke, I think I know where you're going. I swear to God, Luke, if you're going to say it.
No, it's not that joke, Professor. That joke's still too old anyway.
Alright, what's the joke?
It says here, helicopter late because he had a bit of a problem with one of his arms.
Okay. Well, I hope no one died, so. Alright.
But wait! Oh no, I'll save it for later.
Alright. Oh, hiya, Mr. L. Where are you rushing off to now?
There's no time to talk. We're in the midst of an important investigation.
In case you didn't notice, Shorty, I was talking to the professor just then. We're following the lead in our investigation. Gotcha. But could I just have a second of your time before you go?
No! Did you hear the professor? We're in a hurry, lady. Scrap.
Listen, Pipsqueak, you may think you're the professor's spokesman, but, you aren't, okay?
Did you just call me a pipsqueak?
Now, Luke, calm yourself. Down, boy. Down, boy. No treats for you tonight. We have time to hear her out. What can I do for you, Rosetta? I knew you'd come for me, Prof. See, I've got this puzzle I just can't find the answer to. Could you help a girl out? A puzzle, you say? My erection has gone off. I think we might be able to offer you some assistance. Let's have a look.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Hello, FBI?
Oh my goodness, man.
What? Oh, let me, like, you seen the professor's face lighting up and everything. What do you think he was thinking when he offered her a puzzle? He saw his face lighting up.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I suppose so. Anyway, well, I'm gonna do something with it. If you want help, if all you wanted was some help with a puzzle, you could have just said that from the start.
Well, I didn't, because you were interrupting me. The missing block. Alright, this one's very easy. The hidden mentions is revealed when one of the blocks A, B, C, or D replaces the box with the question mark. So which block is it?
Hold on, let me think.
So look at all the other blocks very carefully, and it should be clear to you which block it is.
Oh, B.
Yeah, B.
Let's see if I've got
and
this
reason,
right.
Get ready for this.
Okay.
Few
Okay,
things
I'm getting ready
satisfy
for
like
it.
a puzzle solved.
It spells out Layton.
Hello, FBI?
Hello, FBI. I'm not sure if this girl's 18 yet. Thank you so much, Professor. Watching you in action always takes my breath away. Think nothing of it, Rosetta. I hope to see you next week. Keep up the good work on your paper. You bet, Professor. I'm looking forward to hours of private instruction. Oh, but next time we meet, you should leave your little friend at home. And make sure you keep your phone at home too, okay? I only have my phone from now on. He might distract me from my studies.
I shouldn't say bad things about your student, Professor, but she is definitely not on my honor roll list.
Yeah, I think we can say that Layton is probably like, the house smarts guy, while Luke's probably the street smarts guy. So he's probably seen a few things in his time. But anyway, yeah.
Definitely.
Let's go to Scotland Yard.
Hey, Professor, look at us. I'm trying to make a Donald Douglas impression.
Oh, okay. Where
hey, Professor, look at us. We're here. Welcome to Scotland.
Yes, we're going to Scotland, my dear little boy.
About the note we picked up about your office earlier. Oh, we're back into the buzz. Exactly what explosion were you researching?
It all happened several years ago when you were very small. Two scientists working in a physics lab unwittingly caused an explosion during an experiment. The explosion devastated the surrounding area.
That must have been all over the news. So basically, he was alive, but he was a baby when that happened.
Yeah, he was. So if he was very small, we could say that he was probably either like a toddler or something.
Okay.
You think so, wouldn't you? However, though many perish in the blast, few records of the accident remain.
What happened?
That's something I'm still trying to figure out for myself. But answer me this, Luke. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear of an explosion?
The explosion of Dr. Stangon's time machine, of course.
That was my first thought as well. I have a strong suspicion that these two incidents are connected.
Why is that?
Well, it's nothing more than a hunch, so I really can't say more right now.
Oh, Professor, this is our stop. Welcome to Scotland.
Well done, Luke.
Here we are.
Well done, Luke. Actually, read that line in a Scottish accent.
Okay. Alright, here we go. Here we are. Well, here we are at Scotland Yard.
Hey, that was actually pretty good. There's no time to waste. We need to find the inspector.
So he lives in Scotland. Well, this part of London.
Well, actually, like, technically there is a little part. There is actually a real place in England called Scotland Yard. I don't know for sure, like, I don't know for sure, like, you know, if it was, I don't know for sure, like, if Scotland Yard is actually located in Scotland, or if it's just, like, you know, somewhere between England and Scotland, but I do know that Scotland Yard is actually a real place.
Alright, well, I'll have to check that.
Okay. Don't mind me, I'm just robbing your shit. There we go. Alright, let's talk to Pickleface here. I'll be this guy. Welcome to Scotland Yard, headquarters of the London Police. How may I be of a service to you?
How may I be of a service to you?
We're here to see Inspector Chumley. Will you please let him know we'd like to speak with him?
Unfortunately, the inspector is terribly busy right now. What's more, I have strict orders to issue this puzzle to all visitors.
You know,
I guess
you could have just had me sign paperwork, you know. In recent years, in recent years, this city has been suffering from an increase in accidents and crime. According to a survey, there's one place in the city where there's a higher average of injured people and deaths throughout the year. Where could it be?
Hold on.
So there's a place where, like, you know, every year there's a higher advantage of injured people and dead people.
Easy. Hospital.
Yeah. Yeah, very easy.
Very obvious.
That should do the trick.
Yeah.
Hospitals are like the
Just as I
busiest
suspected.
place on a town.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's right. There are a lot of dangerous places, but hospitals where injured and sick people gather throughout the year. Yeah. Yeah, that one was
It's
very
pretty obvious.
interesting.
Very easy as well.
Alrighty.
That's correct. All right. Tremendous work as usual, Professor Layton. Oh, you two know each other? Of course. That is, I know the professor. How could any self-respecting person not knowing the name Layton? I'm a huge fan.
I assume the puzzle I just solved was one of your own design?
You got me there. I just couldn't pass up the chance to help the Professor Layton solve my puzzle. I'll call ahead to let the inspector know you're coming. His office is just up those stairs, on the second floor.
Thank you very much. Alright, well, let's go pay him a visit. And hey, Barton, how you doing, my man?
He's relaxed, thank goodness.
Nothing like a cup of tea to soothe the jangled nerves. Good day, Barton. Good day to you, sir. Martin, we wish to have a few words with the inspector, but I don't see him here. I don't see him here either. I was led to believe that he was here, in his office. Yes, he was. But then he got up and left. It was all very sudden. I too am puzzled by his sudden disappearance.
I too am puzzled by
do you still want to be telling me, or do you want me to take over?
Martha, I sincerely hope you're not spreading misinformation about me. I just told you that I needed to pop downstairs to see the commissioner.
Yes, you did say that, sir.
Use your ears, Constable. You'll never move up in the force if you don't learn to listen.
Greetings, Inspector.
Apologies for not saying hello, Layton. What a surprise to see you. Welcome to my humble office.
Forgive the sudden intrusion, Inspector. I hear that you're leading the investigation on the Prime Minister's disappearance.
I am. And as it's you I'm speaking with, I'll be quite candid. This case has me completely baffled. Dozens of eyewitnesses, myself included, and not one blasted lead to work with. Since you were there, I might as well hear your take on things. Have a seat, and have a drink, and have some coffee.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm more of a tea person, but coffee's also good. I was questioning the day of the incident, but maybe our chat will uncover some new theories. By the way, do you have any bagels?
Yes, over here.
Oh, thank you.
We've already established that you were there when the explosion occurred.
Yes, I certainly was.
Then you must believe, as I do, that there was no way anyone could have survived that blast. Not that Quack Shankin, not his staff, and though I hate to say this, not the Prime Minister. But what confounds me is that not a single trace of the log remains.
What do you mean by that?
What I mean is, we canvassed the whole place and haven't found a thing related to it. No bodies, no clothing, and no shoes. Not even much as a pocket, watch, or ring. And we recovered the scene, and all we recovered from the scene was the 10-ton scrap metal that was used to be in the machine. No people, though.
But there were 8 of them, sir.
What? Did you say just... What? What? Did you say something just now, Constable?
But there were 8 of them, sir. 8 people vanished.
Ah, yes. According to eyewitness reports, 8 people vanished from the scene. The group consisted of Stungun, a handful of his assistants, and the Prime Minister. Now, how in the world do 8 people just vanish? It's like a blasted magic trick.
Don't worry, Inspector. From what I've heard, the Prime Minister is still alive.
Shh.
He doesn't exist. Thank you very much.
He doesn't exist, Luke. We just say he's gone missing. Don't give away our Illuminati secrets just yet.
Young Luke, be a good lad and keep quiet, right, my boy? The adults are having a serious conversation here. Jabor, why don't you go play in the hall?
Yeah, actually, why don't you go take him for a walk? I haven't taken Barney now for a walk yet. He wants to play ball, so go ahead, have fun, Luke. Inspector, I assure you Luke isn't making this up. It's a very real possibility that Bill Marks is alive.
What? Well, don't leave me here by scratching my head like a fool. Explain, Layton.
Explain! Before I do, I must ask a favor of you first.
And what would that be?
Do you recall the explosion that occurred at the Polydimensional Research Institute 10 years ago?
What did you just say?
I'll take that as a yes. It is imperative that I see any and all case files on that incident.
You just might be onto something here, Layton. What do you know?
Nothing at the moment, but I have a suspicion your current case and this old one are linked in some way.
I'd like to really know. Really, I would. But those files are sealed and require top-level clearance. Even a high-ranking officer like myself will have trouble getting his hands on those.
I see. I had hoped a man of your status might have the influence necessary to acquire those documents. Unfortunately, it seems I may have hoped for too much. I'm sorry to have asked the impossible of you.
Wait just a moment, Layton. I might be able to get you access to the case files.
Excellent. I would be extremely grateful for that.
Just one thing, though. These documents don't come for free. I want to hear everything you know or suspect about the Prime Minister's whereabouts.
Of course. Once I've seen the documents, and I'm sure that my theory is sound, every detail will be yours.
Barton, head down to the archive room and find those old files. Tell them you're there on my orders.
See if you can find me a copy of the 1940 Disney movie Fantasia. Wait away, sir.
Ah, nice reference. Nice reference.
Thanks.
Did someone say 1940 version of Fantasia? That's Bonnie, by the way.
Barney, we don't need you right now. Please go back to the vault.
That was Bonnie. That was Bonnie, not Barney.
Oh, Barney. Okay.
Father,
I only wanted to see it.
We'll see you next time. All right, we'll hold a movie night session later. Okay. Just go back to the vault. Okay.
And that's right. They're still in the vault anyway. So.
Yeah.
Anyways, where were we? Oh yes, those files can leave the archive, but you can't read them here if you like. Head downstairs past the lobby into the basement.
Much appreciated, Inspector. Alright, let's go down to the archive.
Alright, let's see what the deal is with this old case and the new case.
Hello. And that's all. That was all. That was all Barton. That was all Barton's one line. Just a hello. Well done, Barton. You're very important to this game. Alright, I think we're good here. Alright, let's on. Welcome to the archive. I've gathered all the files pertaining to the explosion. Thank you, Barton. Your hard work has saved us considerable time.
Ew, these documents are all mildewy and covered in dust. Ugh.
These files are off limits to most people. You're the first to touch them in a long time. I see.
Hand some of those over, and I'll have you look through them. Where should I start?
I appreciate the offer, but I should handle these myself. They are top secret after all.
Oh, yes, of course. I understand.
Alright. Actually, I think there was a... Alright, I'll come back to get the hidden coin later.
You know, it seems like the inspector's always yelling at you. Don't you ever get tired of it?
It's not so bad. Sure, he scolds me, but only when he has good reasons to. Which is often, unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm a fuck-up. I make lots of mistakes, so I get yelled at a lot. He's always telling me I lack insight on cases and don't, pay attention. Which is completely understandable. I just get distracted, and then I blow up a building and I make mistakes, and all the people die under my watch.
Aw, chill out, Barton. Everyone makes mistakes. Heck, I make them all the time.
Like this one time, I let loose our rabbit dog. He jumped over the fence, and then he ate a little boy right in front of me. I was grounded for a whole year. I goof up pretty bad sometimes. Why, just the other day, I found myself in the most ridiculous predicament. Park the car. Alright, you need to get the car into the parking spot marked by the flag in the middle of the grid. Alright, so here's the rules of this little game. When you encounter an X, you must turn left or right. And when you encounter an O, you must continue straight. So, also, your car is a bit of a clunker, and it cannot go in reverse. Alright, so basically draw the line from the car to the parking spot. Fun fact, this puzzle was drastically changed in the Japanese version. In the Japanese version of this puzzle, you were basically giving clues. Pretty much in the Japanese version, this puzzle was very dark. In the Japanese version, a woman was basically killed, and you're basically giving clues, and you have to answer whether her death was either a murder or a suicide. It's very dark.
Oh God.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, I can understand why they wanted to change that. But yeah. Alrighty, so let me see if I can remember this. Okay, so left or right, okay. If I go here, right, now if I go left, okay, that won't work. Okay, so what if I go here? Go straight. Alright, well, I gotta go this way. Alright, go straight. Go this way. Go over here. This way. Alright, let's go this way, go over there, this way, and there we go. Alright, there we go.
This one's as good as solved. Phew, that's a relief.
I like this little thing right there. It's so cute. It's like, you fuck up! Come back over here. I'm giving you the belt this time. No. Wonderful work, Luke. I bet you never gave the professor any cause to yell at you. Barton, you have no idea what my life has been up until now.
Well, he's not really the yelling type.
But he does
He's the
scare. But
abusive type.
even though he's not the yelling type, he does scare me.
But it's true that I never let a puzzle go unsolved. I've got his reputation to protect.
Oh dear. I never considered the possibility that my goof-ups would harm the inspector's reputation.
Don't worry, Barton. What's most important is that you try your best.
Who cares that you're a fuck-up, and who cares that you make the inspector a laughingstock? You just try your best, that's all that matters. If only I could convince the inspector to see things that way. Luke, come here. I think I found what we came here for.
What is it, Professor? What did you find?
Well, good news. I found the belt.
Oh no! That doesn't look.
Yeah.
That doesn't look like a belt. That looks like papers. What
Yeah.
color?
And actually, this is the first time that we actually see this is actually the first time we actually see Layton's sprite as well too. This whole time we were looking
finally.
at Luke's point of view as well.
Yeah.
That file yields some very valuable information, Luke.
What exactly did you find out, Professor?
Let's just say I'm very confident the Prime Minister is still alive. However, the only way to save him is to travel to the other London where he's being held.
You think he might be trapped in the future?
Perhaps. Let's bring this discussion to the inspector.